Hi, it's Laura with Following a Paper Trail once again, and today is my third day of Christmas, and today we're going to be making these little angel charms that you can add to your mini albums, or you can add to a tag like I've done here, just to embellish for the holidays. Or with angels, the angels are a good thing any time of year. And I originally had planned to do this project later on in the week, but I decided it was an appropriate project to do for today. I live in the Seattle area, and as many of you may know because it made worldwide news, a little over a week ago we had 4 police officers gunned down in a small town just south of Seattle. And yesterday was the memorial service for those 4 officers. So we had over 20,000 police officers from around the world, around the country and around the world for that matter. Here we had a over 3-hour processional with 5,000 vehicles in it yesterday, and it kind of had me a little low thinking about the fact that 9 children lost a parent right before the holidays and that sort of thing. So since we have 4 new angels in heaven, it seemed appropriate to be looking at making some angels as kind of a remembrance and a thank you. I think we don't spend as much time as we should maybe remembering and thinking about the fact that there are people like police officers and firefighters in our military who put their lives on the line every day to protect us. And so these are just kind of a thought and a thank you to those brave people that do just that. They put their lives on the line for the rest of us so that the rest of us can be safe. And I just want to say thank you and how much I appreciate them. So these little angels you can put on your minis, as I said, as either a remembrance of somebody maybe you have lost, or just as maybe as a guardian angel, or just as a nice thought. Because as I said, angels are a special thing for any time of year. As I was just showing there, quite a few different ones. Like this one has a filigree bead, and then it's got a vintage lucite bead that works as a frilly skirt. They all have little wings and a pearl for their head. Use little bead cap for their halo. You can even make them little fairies by adding some arms and legs and a tiny little pot with their fairy dust in it. This one has a little dangly skirt rather than a beaded skirt. You could add more dangles with some other beads or some crystals. But you try to look for beads that kind of have a teardrop shape or a skirt shape, like this one's an enameled bead, metal bead. And then these glass beads, like this one. This one is actually a little flower bead. I don't want to get it too close because it goes out of focus. So anyway, to make these, what you're going to need is a head pin. And a head pin is just what it sounds like. It looks like a pin. It's got a flattened section at the end. That is the head. And then it's got a wire. They come in different metals, different colors, different lengths. You also need that skirt shape bead that you'll feed onto your head pin. You'll get a little set of wings. And these materials are all readily available at your local bead shop or at Michael's and Joann's. Many times carry them. They're not hard to find. And if you need a source, I know fusionbeads.com here in the Seattle area, they ship around the world. So, and I know they have them for a fact. And here's that little head pin that is the last thing to go on. And then you're just going to make a simple loop. As I know, many crafters are many scrapbookers are multi-crafters. So you may already have the materials. Here I'm just going to use a pair of flat nose pliers, bend over the wire. Then I'll use some round nose pliers, form it into a loop, wrapping it around. You can, that's just a simple loop at that point. You could just cut off the excess wire and you'll be fine. Or you can do a wrapped loop like I like to do, and I bring back those flat nose pliers again and just wrap that excess wire around that original wire. Oh, it's actually coming out. Usually if somebody's watching me, I make a mess. Whoops, I'm getting too close and you... Sorry, I didn't mean to totally take that out of focus. So anyway, that's how quick and easy it is to make these little guys. As I said, you can add them to a tag like I did here, or hang them off the charm fob that you maybe put on your mini. Now this tag was a lot of fun to make. I glimmer misted some lace, of course. Me and my glimmer mist. A little bit of stickles, because, you know, gotta have that sparkle too. And then this is actually off of the Graphic 45 Christmas collection. They have a page that has angels on it. And so I cut out this square from one of the corners and attach it to some chipboard, and then I use interference blue ultra thick embossing enamel. And one of the things I found using that is, if you, after you melt it, if you direct the heat gun, for instance here towards the center, the interference stuff, you can kind of direct it with your heat gun to where you want the blue to go, and it pushed out that cloudy blue out to the edges and kept it clearer on the inside, so the angel was kind of more in focus, and then it soft focused out to the outer edge. See if you can kind of see how it kind of gives it that fuzzy, really cool effect. I was really excited. It was kind of one of those happy accidents that happened. So, you know, experiment around. You never know what you might come up with. So it makes a really pretty Christmas tag. This is something I'll probably hang it. It may turn it into an ornament, or it might, you know, I can just do some journaling on the back, maybe as a, included in as a thank you for somebody. But it's got a tiny little angel that's got a little petal flower as her skirt. So as I said, you can, and I just hooked this on with one of Tim Holtz paper clips. You could hook it on with a brad or a piece of ribbon or something like that. So but have fun working with these. They're so cute, little angels. So they're just a lot of fun to make, real easy. You can make them necklaces, earrings. So just a real quick, simple project. Tomorrow's project, which was supposed to be today, and I traded them. It's going to be a cute, fast, easy little mini book. Would be fun and easy to make for, you know, teachers, daycare, you know, that kind of thing. So I look forward to showing that one to you tomorrow. And so until then, enjoy the holidays, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks a bunch.